Modding Skyrim with Vortex, Part 19, Lanterns of Skyrim and Embers.
Hello, it's Cupshotten again, and welcome back to another episode of Modifying Skyrim with Vortex. Below me, you can see the fire pit in the Breeze home. Doesn't look all that interesting. It has the static mesh mod and the Skyland improvement, but we'd like to fix it up a little bit better. I'm going to add the Embers mod, and it will turn it from that into something much nicer. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? I'll leave it cooking away down there. After we've done Embers, I'm going to install Lanterns of Skyrim. Now, that won't make much of a difference today, because after all, nighttime in Skyrim is pretty boring. But once I get Relighting Skyrim installed and some weather mods set up, the lanterns on the roads will look great. So let's get right on that and brighten up Skyrim. I've started up Vortex. Now let's go to Nexus and get Embers and Lanterns of Skyrim. I've logged in and selected Skyrim as my game, and now I'm going to search for Embers. And here it is by Mindflux. I'll click on it as normal and go to its download page. It says that it's an overhaul of campfires and other fire sources. When I check its requirements, I see that it has none. When I click on Files, I can see that there are 3 of them. Choose the one best suited for your monitor and your video card. If you can only use the 1K, that's fine. Don't waste your resources on things you'll never see. I'm lucky enough to have a 4K video card and monitor, so I'll download the best one. It offers us a number of choices in colors of flames and embers. I'll choose the basic one. You can experiment, switch around, and see what you like. You'll recall how you can reinstall a mod with variants. We've done that before. Choose the ESP Master. That's the standard one. I'm going to select all of these: the Fire Magic, the Forges, the Torches, and the Lava Craters. The mod has a lot of options and choices for you. In this case, I have the Solitude Braziers, but I'm not going to choose anything else for now. I have Survival Mode enabled, and I'm going to enable Lanterns of Skyrim as well, as I'm going to install that mod next. We've finished making our choices, and the mod finishes its installation. Vortex is having a problem with the installation. It wants to know why we have a plugin for Lanterns of Skyrim when we don't have the mod installed. That's okay. We're going to download Lanterns of Skyrim in a moment. You can see Embers here at the bottom of the load order. Now we can go back to Nexus and get Lanterns of Skyrim. We search for it, and here it is, Lanterns of Skyrim 2, actually, by WizKid34. You want the new version, Lanterns of Skyrim 2. It says that it's a rework of the old Lanterns of Skyrim. Might as well get the new version. Once again, there are no requirements. There is only one file to download. We don't need the optional one. I don't have any of these add-ons at the moment, so I won't select them. And I don't need any of these patches. Or these. Or any of these. Once again, there are unresolved conflicts. Installing lanterns has resolved the plugin question, but now Vortex wants to know what should be loaded last, Embers or lanterns. I feel, and Vortex agrees with me, that Embers should be loaded last. That's what we want to see. And now you can see lanterns here at the bottom above Embers. If you look in plugins, you can see the plugins that have been included with the mods. The enabled plugins have to match the enabled mods. Now that our mods are installed, let's go to the Breeze Home and see our results. Here is our cooking pit. Remember the old one? And here's the new fire in Arcadia's cauldron. This is what it looked like before. Here's the new blacksmith's forge. And this was the old one. This is the old enchanting table. You can see the candles flickering with the Embers mod added. The candles flicker in the inn now as well. Here are the old torches. And these are the new ones. And finally, here is an old campfire. And now, here it is with the new Embers. Here's a new lantern. You can see why I didn't put a lantern on the Skyland signpost. I left that option off when I installed Skyland. The new lanterns have a different shape in different parts of Skyrim. Here's a lantern directly over one of Skyland's road signs. You wouldn't want a second lantern here. Here's a new lantern under the gate at Riverwood. And here's one at the entrance to the inn. Here's one on the steps at the blacksmith. I think that's an Embers candle. This lantern is swaying in the wind. And lastly, we can see a candle burning outside Arcadia's cauldron. Well, Skyrim's coming along very nicely, isn't it? But wait until the next video when I add the Realistic Lighting Overhaul and the dynamic interior ambient lighting, which will change the appearance indoors between daytime and nighttime. It's going to look very nice.